All right, sweet. We are live. Going to be a bit of a shorter stream for today, as we did have to record some videos before we started the stream. But yeah, quick little update. We sold off the loot tab, so we're now sitting at 983 mil cash stack. Super close to affording Tebow, the last mega rare. But yeah, we got a dark totem here. So let's start off doing some Skotizo. See if we can pull that pet. We're just missing the pet in the jar. And then we're also got some clue scrolls to do right after. So yeah, let's start off the stream. Let's, I think we're all suited and booted. Let's get on over to Skotizo and see what happens. Okay, we got to go to the heart stream. What's going on, Orb? What's going on, Thracy? Yeah, we had to record some videos when we got up, so recorded a quick little clip of us selling the loot tab, and now, yeah, we can get a bit of streaming before work. We're starting things off with some Skotizo. Puido, what's going on? Yo, yo. It's going well, man. We recorded a couple of clips for the next Road to Max Gear video, and now we're just doing some Skotizo. And then we got some clues coming up, so we'll do that at the start of the stream. Yeah, I started the stream a little bit late this morning. We gotta get our TikTok stream going as well. We should probably also change our titles. All right, there's the Skotizo kill. See what we get. Heart clue. Okay, we got to turn off that flash as well. We got that in the settings. No pet, unfortunately. Let's rune light settings. Flash until canceled. Turn that off. Okay, nice. Baddies, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Hey, Maddies, think you're the Harvey, man. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, so we got some hard clues here. Let's get these banged out. Oh, we still have to do our Duke trip as well. We can do that right after we get these clues done. And yeah, there we go. Loot tab is all cleaned out. So we're sitting at 383 mil cash stack now. We're now grinding away at the Tebow. Super close to getting the Tebow. But yeah, let's see what happens. See what happens. Let's see here. We can bank a couple of items here. And then get our clue items out. AJR. Why don't I keep caskets and do a mass opening? I don't know, just gives more content in the middle of videos. I guess I could save all the caskets and then just do a separate video with just casket openings. But I don't know, I just kind of like the vibe of opening them along the way. We've had a few other people suggest that as well, but I don't know. I think that gives a little bit of character to my update videos, I guess. I love seeing people hoard them, but I can't do it at all. Yeah, I do too. I love watching those openings as well. But yeah, we're actually, we have never seen a third age piece. So if we don't see one by the end of the year, or like coming close to the end of the year, maybe even like mid-year, I'm probably going to do a 1,000 hard clue opening. So I'll stack up 1,000 hard clues and see if we can finally pull our first third HPs. But yeah, I've never seen a piece and I really want to. Fishing trawler. I'm grinding some Shelby Griffin. Another boss to go dry on for me, lol. Yeah, I'm the same with Shelbane Tweedle. I'm at like 4. Let me see this. Yeah, 451 kill count. Still no Bell's Folly. I think it's like a 250 for rate. So I feel you, man. What's how dry are you? Are you looking for the Bell's Folly, or are you looking for pet, or what are you grinding there? We're going to cities. Munchie Beagle, what's going on, man? Hey, Quiver or Infernal, which one is harder to obtain? It just kind of depends. Like if you're very good at PVM already, like you know how to prayer flick, you know how to like off tick, and you're just good with your PVM mechanics, and I'd probably say Coliseum is easier because it's a much shorter wave-based system, so you can get to soul in like 25, maybe if it's your first time, like 30-35 minutes. Whereas if it's your first time doing Inferno, then it's probably going to take you at least an hour, hour and a half to get to the final fight. So you got a much longer grind ahead of you, and it's much easier to make mistakes within that within those waves. But if you're not that good at PVM, then I'd probably say Inferno. The waves for Inferno are easier than the waves for Coliseum. But yeah, one is just a lot longer, and that can just get you like mentally challenged, I guess, for that fight. Good morning, good morning. Hey, what's going on, Cheap Pets? Thoughts on the Hooded Slayer helm? Personally, I like the normal helms a lot more. I like the Hooded Slayer helm. I think it goes with like the mage and range armors a bit better. I personally got it. I really like it, but I'm going to swap it out once the league rewards come out for the Oath Plate helms, I think. The white one. The white version of the like Radiant Oath Plates Slayer helm. That one looks really sick. Okay, where are we going? We're going to Sears Village. Hope you see the pets today. Currently 950 KCF Ardors with 5 axe heads and 3 honor rings. Damn. That's some crazy RNG on the axe heads, man. But yeah, I appreciate the good luck. And yeah, good luck to you as well, man. I hope you see some rolls on that ring. And even the pets if you don't have it. Is that near the farming guild? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Just get Pet and Folly on first task like Thrice did? Yeah, that's crazy, Thricey. Are you going to go back for the jaw, or are you going to wait for that for later? Yeah, that pet is so dope. The Griffin pet. Only just tried this account has cursed luck. Man, I hope that luck changes for you. I've got a good feeling for the next couple of weeks before leagues. I think the luck's going to flip for most people. Always like the Hydra helm. I don't know why. That's interesting. Not many people say the Hydra helm is the one they like. But that one does look pretty cool. I don't think I unlocked that one, though. I don't think I've ever worn it. East of Proof. I have severe burnout from Osiris now that I got the Altor ring. When's league starting? League's starting on the 15th of April. So you still got 2 weeks to relax, play other games, try and get out of the burnout phase. But yeah, leagues is just so many dopamine spikes after one another, so you got plenty of time to rest up, and the leagues will give you that dopamine boost once you're back. Have you tried Dragon Wilds yet? No, not yet. I haven't tried, or I have tried Dragon Wilds, but I haven't tried any of the updates. Me and Wavy bought Dragon Wilds when it first released in the beta. So yeah, we played way back before they really had any updates to the game, and it was a lot of fun. I really like Dragon Wilds. So a little bit of a teaser here, but me and Wavy are thinking of doing a Dragon Wilds series right after leagues. So we'll probably do like every Saturday we'll stream maybe like 2 hours of it, or we'll just record off stream and then just throw a quick little like duo Iron Man series on Dragon Wilds together. Yeah, little teaser. We don't have a specific date when we're gonna start that, but we've decided on after leagues at some point. So yeah, I really want to, excuse me, really want to grind out that full game and just do like completionist on Dragon Wilds. Jeb Sony's going on, man. Mobile Inferno when? Ah, man, never. Then it's time for the post leagues burnout. Yeah, exactly. It's always gonna be post leagues burnout. Hope the luck switches at KQ, man. Hope you see that KQ pet soon, brother. Oh, I think we have the idle notifier on. 1 second. Turn that off. Yo, good morning, Beast. What's going on, Sir Gooby? Good to see you, man. The rest of you going back every task till a green log. Got one now, but man, is it low-key dull. I quick pool though. Not sure if that's worse. Yeah, I tried the quick pool method and I was finding it was just, yeah, like the same that you're saying, like a little dull. It's just like very repetitive. What I ended up doing is just AFKing it. I died quite a few times though. But yeah, you can kind of AFK it for the most part. Just stay in the cave and then just make sure you're clicking away from like the tornadoes. The tornadoes are really the only thing that can kill you. But yeah, I like the method where you just stay in the room. And then you can do like work on the side or focus on other things while you slowly get the task completed. Pristine Compass. Hey, thank you for the follow on the TikTok. Speak to our boy Sherlock. I finished all the quests since the new content update launched in March 31st. If you ever see the world called OGRS players, that's me on Dragon Wilds. Okay, very cool. Yeah, how have you been liking Dragon Wilds with all the new updates? That big update coming out, I think it was tomorrow. That looks awesome. Got AU tree. Okay, we gotta get a dragon axe out here. Let's grab one of these hard clues as well. Kind of new to Osiris. How do people make money from Slayer? Slayer, you're mostly making money by doing the boss tasks and the expensive tasks. So like if you get black demons, you want to focus on doing demonic gorillas because they have a really good GP per hour. So there's like things like that where you, for your Slayer task, you can pick like the boss version. If you get like, let's say spiders or something, you could probably do like Venenatus or Spindle in the Wilderness as an example. But yeah, that's the best way for making money with Slayer. Or if you get like a Hellhound task, you do go and do Cerberus. If you have the level, of course. Some of these Slayer mobs are a lot higher level than you might have. But yeah, Slayer early on doesn't really make too much money. It's you gotta wait until the later levels where you unlock the more expensive bosses. Troy's Mountain. Oh, that's a gross step. Need help. The wizard is invisible for me in Draenor Village. Interesting. I'm not sure. You might have to finish like a quest line to have him spawn there or something, but I don't think he should be invisible. That's interesting. Kozaxi, what's going on, brother? Free to play is still riddled with bots. Gross. Okay, what do we gotta do? We gotta grab a sled. Went to a different account. He was there. I'd probably just recommend asking Google. I would Google it. Why is the wise old man invisible or you're not there? There might be like a quest or something that maybe changes his location. Maybe like midway through a quest or something. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why he wouldn't be there on one account and there on another account. It must be some type of quest interaction that he moves. Or some sort of like rune light setting. Joe Sappy, howdy. What's going on, Joe Sappy? We gotta grab our sled here. Back to Sherlock. Box trap. Where's box traps at? Whoops. Whoops. Nice. There is the elite casket done. Now we just got 2 more hard caskets. And then we'll open those up. We'll do a quick little Duke run. Hey, we still got like 2 hours on stream. Very nice. I thought we were running out of time here. Yeah, we'll do our Duke trip of the day. Oh, we gotta change our titles, I think, for our stream info. Okay, stream info is updated. Laguna Aurora, I think that is... Yeah, I think we can teleport there with a spirit tree. Laguna Aurora. This place looks pretty cool. Jimmy Roche, what's going on, man? Oh. What is good, brother? Good north. Oops. Nah, it's cheating. What's cheating? What are you talking about, brother? This poison's getting to us. Tomas, hey, thank you for the rose, brother. Castle Cook, Kevo Swamp. Ah, another long run. We got Guild Teleports, Farming Guild. Max Cape is OP. Oh man, it's so good. Has so many teleports on it. Absolutely busted for clues and just overall quality of life. Toronto. Oh, that's a gross step. Gotta bank everything. Farming minigame is cool. Like the Tithe Farm minigame. It's pretty relaxing. Really good XP, and then the rewards are really nice too. A lot of collection logs. Let's get all of our clue loot out again. No GP spent there? Yeah, it's another big big up for it. Rex Trek, what's going on, man? PM me when you get the third age sword. Oh man, that's gonna be many, many years out. But I got you, brother. I'll put a note down. We got one more hard clue. And then we'll do a little opening of all the clues we just finished. And then after that, we'll head over to some Duke. We'll do one trip of Duke and then a bit of Leviathan to end off the stream. DIP. Bobby Philly got a gilded pickaxe yesterday. Yo, very nice, Bobby. It's a very rare item. Jen, hey, thank you for the follow on the TikTok. Appreciate you. I followed so many of your guides on YouTube. Thanks for making guides for us small brains. Hey, you're not a small brain. But yeah, no worries. Glad to see the guides have been helpful. We're going to be doing a guide on all the God Wars dungeon bosses. So we got a Kriara and a Zami task ready to go. But yeah, I'll probably start working on those tomorrow. I'll try and get them filmed. We also have a Castle Wars green log guide I got to get out as well. So yeah, a ton more guides that are up on the roster that we got to get out. Speak to Osaic. Very nice. Okay, let's get over there. Quick little tip here. When you go into the teleport menu, if you click O, it gets you right to Edgeville. So O for Osaic for Edgeville. Makes it a bit easier to find that tally instead of going through the list. Got a 30H kite on my GIM, 6 hard clues in. Yo, Mickey, that's crazy. 30H kite looks so dope too. Follow the bard 4 times in a row. That's nice. Is that the last step? It is. Okay, nice. We got all of our clues done. Let's open these up and then we'll head to Duke. Hey, here's the caskets. Oh, brutal. No uniques. That's the way she goes. Let's bank everything. That was a pretty tough opening, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see here. At least we didn't get any masters to stop us from going over to our boy Duke. Let me move all this over. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good here. We got everything we need. We can get our Duke trip out of the way. Castle Wars Guide AFK for 100 hours. He goes green log. Yeah, it's basically that, but I personally didn't know what the meta was. There's actually a specific world that you need to go at. There's a couple other things that make it a little bit more AFK, like getting notifications for when you join the lobby, so you don't get backed out of the game. So yeah, there's a couple of little things to focus on. And there's also the plaudits that you get for winning the game. So you don't actually have to get 800 tokens. You can get 521, I believe it is. And then you can get the plaudits to get extra Castle Wars tickets, which I didn't know. So I thought I'd make a quick little guide. And we're basically at the 520 tickets. So we'll green log in the video as well, which will be nice. AFK and Griffin just got me planked. Yeah, it'll happen. That's the only issue about the AFK at Griffin, but I think overall it just makes the boss more relaxing. Yeah, I think I planked like 3 times during my task, so I lost 1.5 mil. Yeah, you have to kind of be active. Drum roll. Ah, yeah, pretty unfortunate opening there. How long do you think a clue would take without plugins / wiki? I don't know. Like, I'm pretty knowledgeable on essentially all the clue steps. So if I saw the clue steps, other than maybe the anagram ones, I'd probably be able to get a clue done pretty quick. Aiden, how good are these food? These are the best food in the game. So cooked moonlight antelope, what it does is your first tick that you eat it, you heal, I think it's 14. And then about like 4 or 5 ticks after, it heals another 12. So it heals 26 in total. Actually, let me get that right for how long it takes. Yeah, so when eaten, 14 HP is restored immediately, and then 12 after 7 ticks, so 4.2 seconds. Any favorite shows, like on Netflix or YouTube? Or if we're talking like Netflix and all those platforms, current favorite show is probably Below Deck. Me and the wife have been watching that quite a bit. It's like a deck crew that works on like a massive sailing yacht. Or I shouldn't say sailing yacht. It's like an actual yacht. It doesn't have a sail. But I think there is a Below Deck that's for sailing as well. So yeah, there's a ton of different series for Below Deck. There's one in the Mediterranean. There's one all across the world. Yeah, it like basically just follows like a whole deck crew and them like dealing with charter guests and cleaning up the boat. It's a really good show. And then apart from that, I watched a lot of Breaking Bad back in the day. It's probably one of my favorite series. Better Call Saul, another really good one. We've also been watching the new what's it called? Game of Thrones spinoff, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, something like that. That's been a really good show. I think we finished the first season. I don't know if there's any other episodes out, but I was really enjoying that. Definitely a better way to do tasks for sure. I just alt-tab like a noob. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's so easy to get distracted because of how AFK it is. The best hedge knight, yes sir. Yeah, the acting in it's pretty good, and like every single episode has ended on a nice little cliffhanger. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that one. Excited for season 2 to come out. Requirements to kill this boss, you need Desert Treasure 2 completed. So Desert Treasure 2 is a Grandmaster quest. I'm not too sure on the requirements for that quest, but I believe they're pretty high. You'll have to have Desert Treasure 1, of course, and then a bunch of other quests. Yeah, it's really easy. Good loot. How many mil per hour? It's stated that it's 8 mil per hour. I don't know how accurate that is, or if that includes the like Soul Reaper axe headpiece in that loot, but yeah, it's really good GP per hour. Definitely would recommend if you have access to Desert Treasure 2. Oh, Thrice, I think they patched that in the last update. I think I read something about that being patched. I could be wrong though. It might still be in the game. MrBabyHandsome on Duke. How many times we need to teach you, old man? That's funny. Hopefully only a couple more times. But we feel it includes the axe headpiece. Okay. Yeah, even without the axe headpiece, if you don't calculate that, the Magus Vestige and all the other general loot, like, you're making so much money at Duke anyways. AJ Blake, yo, what's going on, man? You gotta have some way to get unskulled quickly, especially with rev mechanics. Yeah, I think the best way is just to die somewhere. Yeah, Crowboy, that's another really good suggestion, going to Corp. It's another really quick death. I usually just go to the Myths Guild, and then like you can die without getting a gravestone. So you just go into the little pool, like when you teleport with the Myth Cape, and then just die to Galvac really quick. The scythe is crazy DPS. Yeah, this thing absolutely slaps here. How many KC? I have over 1200 Stellene Eye and Virtus Robe and Helm. We're currently at 2590. So we've got everything except for the pet. This boss has to be the best money for the effort put in. Yeah, it's so low effort. Such an easy boss fight. Greenlock Duke by 375 minus pets. Emberlight still goes burst sometimes. Yeah, Emberlight here is actually pretty crazy. And we're just doing 1 trip per day, so if we get some resupply drops, it typically extends the trip a little bit. But we have enough Divine Super Combat to do 16 kills. So if we get 1 supply drop, then usually we can get all those 16 kills done. Yeah, roughly 10 to 16 kills per day. It's not a lot, but it'll add up, and then hopefully one day we just end up hitting the pet. And we'll probably stop like during leagues, of course, but once we're playing on the main, we'll always do 1 trip per day. Just got curve bone at Shellbane. Oh man, that's brutal. Any curve bones at those bosses are just tough to see. So rare. Inside I'm screaming free me? A little bit. It would be really nice, but also we're technically free. It's not like we're stuck here. I'm not committing to doing this like fully. What I really want to get freed from is Leviathan. Leviathan, we already have the green log, but we need that last axe head piece to complete the 2nd Soul Reaper. And I'm not really too big of a fan of Leviathan. Leviathan to me is a little, I don't know. It's alright. It's alright. How do you recommend we get ready to raid when the wiki wants us to have raid weapons to raid? That's a good question. Depending on like what raid you're doing, on the wiki page it'll also give you a ton of other recommendations. So yeah, even if like the scythe is best in slot at top, obviously if you don't have the scythe, you can downgrade to Blade of Seldor. If you don't have Blade of Seldor, maybe do a Noxious Halley. If you don't have that, then go like Abyssal Tentacle Whip, and then just keep downgrading. It'll show you on the wiki page all the different downgrade options and their DPS relative to the other weapons. So like here, if you don't have the scythe, then you can get Emberlight, and it'll show you a bunch of different weapons that you can use. What weapon do I use? Levy? I'm using the Zerite crossbow. And then I swap to blowpipe once it gets below like 35% HP, so that I'm not constantly proccing with ruby bolts when he's low. And then I use the web weaver special at the enrage phase. Feral Pigeon, hey, thank you for the follow on the TikTok. For example, I got 36.6 with Emberlight at Duke. Very nice. Yeah, you definitely don't need Scythe or any of these mega rare weapons to get the PB toms, the Grandmaster toms, or even for raiding and whatnot. Oh, dragon plate legs. Beautiful drop. Coming back after a long break, do you not have to do the crafting after each kill? So they changed it where you can prep for 4 kills at a time. So here you can see, they also changed it so that this depletes. So you can pick 8 of these mushrooms, which will give you enough kills for, or enough supplies for 4 kills. And then we'll head over to the other side. We'll make the potions. And yeah, you essentially can do just 4 kills in a row, then you got to prep again. Which is a lot better than how it used to be. You can only prep 1 kill at a time. We already have the salt in our inventory too, so you don't have to mine the salt every time. You can just mine it once and just get a big stack. Learned hard way. My 1.6 built T-bow is ass at Levy. Yeah, I was so curious why T-bow wasn't on the wiki for best in slots at Levy, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. Levy doesn't really have high magic defense or mage level, whatever the T-bow goes off of. But it's good for us. We can't afford the T-bow just yet, so still gives us some time to do other grinds that don't need it. Have you tried Shadow at Levy? No. Is Shadow good at Levy? Does that even work? Do I recommend soloing or attempting to find a group? For raids, you can only really solo Cox and TOA. TOA, I would recommend soloing and just learning all the invocations. And then if you have friends or if you have like a clan that's willing to teach you, then definitely try and find someone that can take you through and show you the basics. But overall, I'd probably just recommend soloing TOA and then slowly turn on more and more mechanics until you get comfortable with them. And then you can just kind of go at your own pace. You can AFK between rooms if you'd like, if you get busy. But for best there, I believe it's ZCB still. I started with BCCB pipe and I like Shadow more, but I got Axe Piece at 97 and left. Okay, yeah, maybe after this trip we'll try it out. I've never tried the Shadow there. What are you using for Enrage? Are you bringing the Web Weaver switch for Enrage phase, or just still raw dogging it with the Shadow? Oh, Awaken Absorb. Nice. Good morning, gamer. Hey, good morning, beanbags. $113 during rage phase? What the heck? Okay, nice. I'll test that out. Have you tried maybe even using the Eye of Iac during enrage phase? You think that might work as well? Or like the Eye of Iac spec to start the kills? Back to back into pet. Oh man, that'd be nice. Fingers crossed, brother. Thricey orb. AJ Blake, 100k Slayer till 99. Can I do it today? Oh man, it's gonna be close. I think you should be able to, depending on how many hours left you have and what tasks you get. But yeah, I think you got it. I think you got it. Ah, no pet built. No offense, but Shadow can't even hit 100 outside raids. Well, on the enrage phase for Leviathan, I'm pretty sure you can hit a lot harder than normal, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'll try out that Shadow method at Levy right after this. Thoughts on bringing Explorer Ring to high alk at Duke for the plate leg drops? Nah, it's not worth it. Plate leg drops are 1 in 100. So the odds of getting 2 plate leg drops within 1 trip, it's very low. I've only had it happen once within 2597 kill count. There's not many other high alchable items. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend wasting the extra inventory space. Might have been tripping, I think, 113 the one time. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll try it out. David, hey, thank you for the follow on the live. Excuse me. Sleepy, sleepy. I swear when I do Duke, I'm like, Vorkath pays more. I don't know. Not really sure how much Vorkath is per hour. It also depends at Duke for the like rare drops. If you're getting the Vestige rolls, if you're getting the Virtus pieces. If you're not getting the Virtus pieces or the Vestiges, then yeah, probably Vorkath overall might be a little bit more money per hour. We haven't seen a single supply drop this trip so far. Pretty surprising. Fork averaging 3.8 mil per hour. Very nice. Yeah, Fork's a grind that I haven't tried in a long time. If you stay for the uniques, Duke is 2 times the GP per hour. Okay, nice. Yeah, Duke's really, really good for GP. I think it's like 8 mil on the wiki, it says. Is Duke even worth it? I'm at 50 KC dry. Yeah, you should only expect about 1 unique per, I think it's 90 KC. Or like 112, something like that. So I would definitely wait it out. Get your first ring and then go from there. So by the time you get your first ring, you're probably going to be like 500 to, between like 500 to 1,000 KC in. You have a really good chance at getting the pet. You have a really good chance at getting one of the axe head pieces, which will kind of motivate you to do the other DT2 bosses to finish the full axe. You might see some Virtus pieces along the way. The ring's going to sell for 30 mil, so it'll all add up. Jimmy, I missed the DT2 bosses? Yeah, you've been there for so long, man. What have you been working on lately? Ricey, I definitely agree. Vorkath feels like it pays more, but much less per hour long term. Because one Virtus drop is like 10 to 12 hours of Vorkath. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the Virtus pieces are so rare, so it's like when you don't have too big of a sample size at Duke, like you could potentially do like 1,500 Duke and not see any Virtus pieces, which would be pretty unfortunate, but yeah, it can happen. So it's kind of tough with like the GP per hour. Overall, it'll definitely average out to being more long term, like you said, but if you're not getting the RNG and getting lucky with the drops, it could end up being quite a bit less. Hey, there's our first supply drop. What do we got left? 2 more kills at Duke, and then we're heading over to the levy. Hamadsu8, what's going on, man? Hi, buddy. Caught a bit of your stream. When do you usually go live? Can I have your stream time to tune in next time? Pop Nemo. Let's about it on Discord. Hey. Yeah, so I usually go live around this time. So I start roughly at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then I start work at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we still have about an hour and 20 minutes left of this stream. But yeah, roughly around this time, within 3 hours, we like to stream in the mornings, Monday to Friday. Sometimes I'm filming like a video in the morning, so I might be late to the stream, or I might just commit to filming that and not stream. So yeah, sometimes we do have the day off to film content. Oh, chromium ingots. Cheeky little unique. We're hitting the rare table. That's a good sign. Throw that clip in there. Where are we at restores? We gotta pick up this prayer pot. Slayer man hitting bosses I never normally hit, like Serve and Sire. 2 Smoldering Stones and Eternal, but first 450 KC nothing. Yeah, that's how Cerberus goes. You'll go on some like pretty crazy lucky streaks, and then the luck wears out for a little while. That's dope, man. How are you liking the Slayer boss grinds? Are you just looking for pets, or are you just trying to get collection logs or green logs, or what's kind of the goal? Perfect accuracy, so I did hit 113. Interesting. That's crazy. Oh, it does double the damage. Damn. Very nice. We got another clue. But yeah, there we go. That is all of the Duke KC for today. We got our Duke trip out of the way. 2602 kill count. And yeah, let's head on over to some Leviathan. We'll try out that Shadow Leviathan method. Pretty successful trip. Got an orb, deep plate legs. Let's add that to the elite tab that we're starting up again. All right, let's see. Let's bring out our max mage gear. And then I'll bring Eye of Ayak for a spec. I do have to take a piss though. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Jimmy, good. Yes, pets and clogs, almost 99. Like 40k away, but probably keep going with pets. Very nice, man. Hell yeah. Okay, what do we got? So what do we got? We're gonna bring our saturated hearts. So bring some of these. Probably don't need that many. And then we need some ancient spells. We need that. Hey, Downey. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, man. Appreciate you. Damn it, I'm going P2. Let's go. A little double piss action there. Trev, I wish my BGS would hit like that. Yeah, if you don't have Oathblade, then the BGS definitely noodles a lot. How do you know when to switch sides? He throws out gas into the vents, and then you have to run to the other side. Will, I'm 40 KC dry here. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. That can happen at DT2 pretty often. But yeah, I think we're all set here. I think we just got to bring Ring of Shadows for the telly, and then we can get some food here quick. I think that should be good. Okay, let's try out the Shadow at Leviathan. Spellbook, Ancients. Okay, we're good. Alright, seems like it's hitting pretty decent. Whoops. How are you able to equip items when you're in the bank? I have to click equipment tab. If you shift click. So if you shift click your equipment, then you can change it to equip. You might have to do the menu entry swapper where you can shift click, right click it, and then swap the shift click option to equip. Damn, we just hit 103. That's crazy. Okay, that's actually not too bad with the shadow. That's actually pretty nice. Big brain stuff, yeah, it definitely saves a little bit of time when you get into your bank. Any plans for Iron Man? Me and Wavy might do an Iron Man together, like a group hardcore. Where are we going here? But that's not going to be until probably middle of next year. Oops, we got the wrong prayers on. What is that food? It is Moonlight Antelope. That's a pretty interesting mechanic where the first time you click it, it'll heal you 14. And then 4 seconds later, it'll heal you another 12. So yeah, if I click it here, it's going to heal me 14. Oh shit, it didn't proc there. That was weird. There we go. It's always hit high. Okay, no, we can miss with this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the shadow method. It seems a little bit slower if you don't hit. Try it out for the rest of this trip though. Yeah, we hit 104. Pretty crazy. Does it overheal? No, it doesn't overheal. It does cleanse poisons though. So if you're poisoned during the second heal, it'll cleanse it. But it doesn't give poison immunity. It just gives you one cleanse. Shadow seems a little more chill, or the gear swaps don't matter too much. Yeah, Shadow seems a little more chill because you're not really taking the damage from the Ruby Bolt procs. Oh, we got Putty on again. I gotta change up my quick prayers. Oops. Prank Putty? Yeah, I noticed that as well. Oh no, we're gonna die. Ah, I stepped under the shadow. Rip. I was trying to get the shadow barrage and then I clicked on another shadow. That sucks. Yeah, maybe let's give that one more try. We'll see how the next couple of kills go. I should have just tallied out. And yeah, I'll swap out our quick prayers. Let's turn off protect melee. We just keep on augury. What else do we have in here? 3 more of those. Drop that. Okay, we'll try that out one more time. I don't know if the Iviac is worth bringing for the spec. It seems like we weren't hitting it that often. I think we hit it like once out of 4 or 5 specs. Yeah, I hate that the loot goes back in the inventory all random. I agree. I wish they made it so that your loot would be the same as your death. Like when you did die. Might as well start bringing Lunar Spellbook here, and then just doing Thralls, and then Spellbook swap into Shadow Barrage at the start of every kill. It seems like we're hitting zeros here quite often. There we go. There's a hit. Oh, we got boulders. Whoops. Mage over range? Nah, I feel like range is probably better. We're just testing out the shadow here. Someone mentioned that the shadow's pretty chill, so wanted to try it out. And yeah, it's not too bad. And then during this enrage phase, I think you can hit really high here. Yeah, 104. That's crazy. Yeah, so you basically two-hit it on the enrage phase with a shadow. Add arrows. Is Awakened Levy? No, it's not. Yeah, it seems like the eye spec doesn't really hit. Might even be worth to just bring ZCB, spec it at the start for the 100 DPS. And then swap to Shadow. Real now we didn't awaken. Oh, 119. Yeah, that's crazy. Could also be worth proccing that to hit the big hit at the start. 122. What? I tease you hit like 100. I'm gonna see if I can like just shadow barrage it right away. Does that work? Okay, he's discombobulated here. What are we hitting? Hundo, yeah, that's crazy. Can we just instantly hit another hundo? 92, yo, this is crazy. Oh, we went early. Let's do it again. Oh no, wait, it's crazy. Hector, what's going on, man? Thank you for the follow on the live. Is Shadow really expensive? Yeah, I guess it's kind of expensive, but whatever. We just need one drop to make our Soul Reaper piece. How long was that kill? 216? Okay, yeah, these kills are pretty long though. Oh, I don't think it's worth doing Shadow, but it's pretty fun. It's fun seeing those big numbers. Yeah, that spec almost never lands. Hey, good morning, Lamp. How you doing, man? This boss looks so hard. That's not too bad. Once you get like the times and everything down, it's not that bad. We're just trying like a really weird method. It's like a very cheese method of doing this. Oh, that's a big hit. 119. Combat level, we are max. We are max total. Shadow works at Levy. Yeah, we're just testing it out. It seems like it's not that great. I think overall it's all right. Yeah, you can hit like hundreds on the enrage phase. Excuse me. Like if I shadow barrage him here and then run to the other side quick. Like right here, that's gonna be like an 80, 88. So you can hit really hard with it. I just don't know how worth it is. I think it might be still better to do it with the ZCB. 122, yo, that's crazy. There's our max. Yeah, we're just testing out the shadow, and it seems like it's pretty decent. It's pretty relaxed doing Levy here. You can just shadow barrage it back and forth, and then max hit on the back side of it. And then for the enrage phase, you basically two-hit it with the shadow. But the kills definitely seem slower than ZCB. See what hit here. Oh, missed. There's a 90. Oh. ZCB hits 110s with the spec and with the Ruby built proc. But on rage phase, I feel like the shadow's just a lot better. Do a ZCB trip? I'll do that right after this trip. So yeah, like that kill was 2 minutes. So the kills are definitely slower than ZCB. If you didn't have ZCB, would you go with Shadow or other range weapon? I'd probably stick to Bofa. Shaddy, hey, thank you for the follow. Definitely wouldn't use Shadow for the Awaken. I've never done the Awaken, so I genuinely don't know what's meta there. Yeah, this method's kind of chill because you can just keep shadow barraging him over and over again. And then when you hit him here, it's almost like a guaranteed 80 plus. And you don't really lose any DPS during this lightning phase. You're attacking 5/6 anyways. For Enrage phase, I'd recommend just using the Web Weaver. Web Weaver to like basically one-hits it. I don't think I like this better than range. Yeah, these kills are like averaging out at 2 minutes, whereas we can get like a minute 30 with ZCB. Let's go try the ZCB. Let's see, where is Leviathan? Shadow probably the move for learning it, yeah. But if you're learning it, you probably don't have Shadow, to be honest. Forgot range pot? Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate you looking out for me, GN. Definitely did forget that. Okay. Juku, hey, finally got your Inferno cave. That's awesome, man. Big rats. Yeah, maybe another thing we could try is just bring in ZCB for the spec and then Shadow the rest of it, but I don't know. We'll try ZCB again. Oh, already a spec off the start. Was doing combat tasks yesterday and got KBD heads before 25 KC. Yo, nice. Oops. Swap over to blowpipe. Okay, what was that kill at? 157, so about 10 seconds save. But we did get 2 Ruby Bolt procs, so that probably affected it by a little bit. Is Crystal and Bofa here? Yeah, good here. It is really good here. I think most of our KC is with Bofa. Can you rank your 3 combat styles in order? I don't know. I don't really have a ranking for them. I like all of them. They're all pretty even. 'Good mechanics both, but you get 2 to 2 20-minute kills. Nice. $152, yeah, so these kills are definitely like 15 to 20 seconds faster compared to Shadow. But we could try doing the Zerite crossbow into Shadow, and maybe that extra 100 damage would swing things a bit. Doing bingo again? Nah, we're just looking for our last axe head piece. Why not karate vamps? What's that? Oh, Zerite vamps. We just don't have them. I don't want to spend the money to upgrade to Zerite vamp braces. We're so close to getting a T-bow that I don't want to buy it and then sell it off instantly. Oh, ran into that. Whoops. That's pretty lucky. We got smited. Not smited, but our prayer went out. I got a little dicey. Easy scroll. Let's go. Nice cape help vids. Hey, appreciate the guides, man. Very helpful. Thank you, man. Glad to hear that. Appreciate the kind words, brother. Should be working on some more guides coming up soon. Gonna be doing God Wars dungeon bosses, and then a quick little Castle Wars screen log guide as well. Probably film that Castle Wars guide today, and then get it out by tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely a tough one for sure. You'll get it down soon, man. Hue and Dragon Hunter crossbow good enough for Leviathan? Should be decent. It'll definitely work out for getting KC for sure. What ring are we using? We're just using a light bearer for the spec recharge. The spec on the Web Weaver bow is just so strong for the enrage phase. Oh, just this your face card. Favorite boss of all time? Oh, I don't know. Nothing really. Maybe Zarpus is pretty fun. Verzik. Been really enjoying top bosses. Final boss at TOA. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't really have like one in particular that's my favorite. TCB feels like you have a gun. Yeah, this thing absolutely slaps. Oops. Yeah, the attacks are very similar to Doom for sure. Why do I switch to blowpipe? It should always appear in the same corner unless you have a bunch of boulders there. And yeah, the reason why we switched to blowpipe is that blowpipe just has really fast attacks. And the ZCB, we're using Ruby Dragon Bolts, so I don't want it to be, oh my goodness. I don't want it to be proccing constantly. So I'm going to use my Web Weaver first. And then if I don't have any specs left, which I did have another spec left there, but then I'll swap to BP. Excuse me. But yeah, blowpipe is technically better DPS than the Zerite crossbow once it gets down to like, I think 35% HP. Just because you don't really want the Ruby Dragon Bolt procs when it's low. Oh, excuse me. I need to take one of these fisherman's friends. Oops. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Pizzeria. What's going on, man? Getting a little low here. Oh no. I was gonna tell you out here actually. My switches were not really on point there. Had a sneeze and everything too. Yeah, anything collection log related would be cool to see. Hey, that sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll definitely have guides for every single collection log at some point in the near future. Just a matter of like filming everything, editing everything, and uploading. Yeah, we have a Castle Wars Green Log guide coming out. We did get enough Castle Wars tickets for Green Log. We can hand in the same amount of tickets as plaudits to get more rewards, which I'll kind of go over that. Shadow. But then we swap into ZCB to start every trip. So let's see, range strength +3, +2, it's +4, +5. I guess we don't need range strength, we just need range attack bonus. 51, 18, 15. Whatever, let's just bring the full set. Bring a range pot, we'll bring saturated hearts. Five of these. Okay, let's test this out. Drains motivation. Yeah, when you go on a pretty big dry streak, it kind of sucks. Mr. Jargon, what's going on, man? Road to Max Gear Live. Yes, sir. Yeah, we try to go live every single morning, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, roughly. Sometimes we start a little bit early, around 5:30. Just depends on when we get up, or if we're filming content. But yeah, usually Monday to Friday, we're live in the mornings. I'm amazed you can just explain the prayer switch like that. It goes silent when I focus. Yeah, I was still messing up quite a few of the switches, but... How far are we from max? We're still missing Tebow. We're about like 300 mil away from Tebow. We can still have a couple more items. Then we're missing Inquisitors. We're missing Torva. And then a couple other like random weapons here and there. But very close. Okay, let's try this other method. We're gonna spec first to start every kill, and then we'll swap over to T-bow and see how this works. Oh man, we're not hitting. There we go. 121, damn. Oh, we hit by that, whoops. Hey, Jimmy with the prim, let's go, Jimmy. Some nice money there. What was that? 146 for that kill. That's actually pretty good. Hey. Ever done any of the Veiled Krakens? Need my Dragon Barrow. This sucks. They're tanky as fuck. 65k salvages. Damn, that's crazy, man. I haven't tried the Veiled Krakens yet. We basically green-logged sailing when it comes to sailing combat, so just kind of lost any motivation to go back to any of the bosses, but yeah, that sucks, man. I would definitely just keep trying both options until you see it. Just a matter of time until something pulls through. Ouch. Bit of a spicy kill there. Oh no, we are out of run energy. Whoops. Baby, I'm good luck when I stream. Hey, let's go, Jimmy. Yeah, it seems like people are getting some nice loots here in the clan. Love seeing that. Oh, 121. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing this shadow method anymore. It's kind of fun, but it's not the best. How much time was that last kill? 205? Yeah, it seems like it's about 10 seconds slower on average. I'm just trying out a new method. I'm just shadow barraging every single time. And then, like right there, we hit 121. So yeah, this isn't really the meta, but we're trying it out. There's another 100. So yeah, you hit really hard with this method. Oh, smoke quartz. Got ourselves a little unique. But yeah, you hit really hard with this method, but it's not really that good. You don't really get quick kills. I'm gonna go back to range. I wanted to try it out using the ZCB spec at the start, but yeah, it's still not worth it. How many smoke quartzes do we have? 2 now. We gotta stack those up. Okay, maybe let's go buy some ruby dragon bolts and just top up on all of the stuff that we need to camp this boss. Actually, yeah, let's just buy 1,500, fuck it. Restores, we need to find range of pots, got that, got that. Blowpipe, we should get some more darts here. Okay, I think that should be good. Send it. Actually, maybe we get the lunar spells and then bring spellbook swap for thralls. Might be the move. Am I even praying the right thing? Shit. Oh, we didn't have room to equip that. Whoops. Actually, I'll swap over to lunar spellbook. I want to see how much that increases DPS. Let's see, spellbook swap. What do we need? So we got cosmics already. We need to bring astrals. So thralls we got Shadow Barrage. Death, Blood, Heirs. Okay, so we just need Heirs as well. Okay, we'll try this out. So we can spellbook swap. Wait, where's spellbook swap? We got Astral. We need law runes, that's why. Zamzam, hey, thank you for the follow on the TikTok, man. Appreciate you, brother. We swap this. Left click to ancients. Off-round death charge, whoops. Have you done Awakened yet, bro? No, not yet. We're saving Awakened for once we get Torva. We don't even have Torva, so it's not really worth it. Oh no, stepped on a shadow. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think we'll end the stream there. We don't really have much time to do another trip. We got work in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go grab my stuff quick. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And yeah, we should be getting some more guides out for you guys soon. We got a Castle Wars guide coming out, and then we'll be doing some God Wars dungeon bosses. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are enjoying, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and comment below on all the content that you can. Significantly helps boost the views and engagement and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys get some nice RNG today and enjoy the rest of your days. I love you guys. Peace.